Alright, it's another day to play the game of geoguessr, and it's another day to wake up with the privilege to use your noggin. Round one, game one. Okay. What? I mean, there's two answers here, or really three, really two. I mean, Tasmania or New Zealand. I feel like there's only two answers here. I lean more towards inherently Tasmania. Part of me also thought it could have been Chile for a second. So I'm kind of on that latitude. But it just feels too Tasmanian for me not to click Tasmania here, I think. This tree almost looks like California, though. That would be a crazy shout. I'm gonna trust this tree, though. I'm gonna go like pretty north. Nice. Okay. That single tree really helped me. I don't know how many people are gonna be in California. I mean, this is kind of distinct, right? Like, the rest of the trees kind of confused me, actually. I'm glad I got to California in the end. Some Argentine. Okay, so we can try and find this. We're just toward north on a north-south road. Can we see anything to our east? Presumably to our east and west, but maybe it's more south? I'm confused on where these ridges are. Why is there ridges toward north? I mean, the only place that really makes sense is like in this ridge line over here. But I'm quite confused by it, if I'm being honest. Could be like, it just doesn't feel like this, like, oh, dude, I don't know. Oh, I've made a horrible guess, I think. Forgive me. Where even am I? How did I get all the way down to San Juan? Yeah, I don't know how I got all the way down to San Juan. Shoot. I mean, it's Lesotho. Why is that car on the left side of the road? I think he's more so in the middle and confused. But, yeah, this is just Mexico. There's no country in the world that this car would ever be driving left. And also the sign is on the right side, so this car is just... it's on some stuff. Okay, yeah, I think just near SLP. You could go even more north near Monterey maybe, but I think just near SLP. Hopefully. I mean, I'm just kind of a CDMX clicker today, so let's just do it. Oaxaca. This is like one of those roads in Bolivia. I should have learned my Bolivian roads. One of these, maybe? La Paz, okay. That was a horrible game. That was a really bad game. Shoot. Okay, well, life goes on. Let's lock in, let's lock in. We can bring it back. The location hasn't loaded. Still hasn't loaded. I'm going to guess this is going to be north of Santiago by 13 kilometers. Not quite. What is this? Colombia? It was north of Santiago. I don't know if you go Borneo here or you go mainland. I think you go Sabah, Sarawak. Looks more like it to me, with the palms and everything. Okay. I like kind of this region over here in Quebec. Like one of these, one of this type of stuff. Even this road potentially, but nice. Whoa, you know what this looks like? This looks like one of those Thai islands. Shoot. It also could just be Philippines. I'm gonna go in a crazy guess here though. This could be generationally really bad because it almost looks like low cam, and if it's low cam, it's just, or like it looks like maybe it's like Taiwan. Ooh, this is about to be. My first instinct was it just looks like Copenhagen, but I know it's probably really off. What the frick? Where is this? Huh? Gen 3 Vietnam, dude. I keep forgetting about Vietnam. Like, bro, like, am I gonna have to like freaking go to Vietnam? Like, what is that? Like, you're like, no, my guess was a cook. You get like, my guess was like such a freaking cook. Wait, I'm about to show you guys a road, and you guys are gonna be like, wait, dude, why is it always Vietnam? I mean, literally downtown China. I mean, at least I didn't go. Do I get more points than people that go Taiwan? No, that sucks. I mean, people would probably go Thailand on that, and I just went too far south. This is the road I was thinking of that I thought it could be. Yeah, look at this. Like, look. Facing this direction. I go to Gen 3. Okay, full screen. Like, bro. Alright. Vietnam exists. Vietnam exists. Vietnam exists. Vietnam, I repeat, Vietnam exists. Don't forget about Vietnam. This is not Vietnam. This is Mongolia. But, like, something weird east, right? Nice. I'm just going something over here. I have literally no idea. Sure. Corn. Wait, why is the sun north? This could not be Argentina, but I don't know. If it's like Iowa or something, I'm not going Ukraine on that. There's just no world where I'm ever going Ukraine on that. That was just crazy. Dude, it's just always one round. Like, can I just like finish a game without like Ukraine on this is crazy difficult in my opinion. I'm gonna go back to the airport map because it's really fun for me, and I just want something different today. It's hard to find things that I enjoy doing in geoguessr, if I'm being honest, but things like this keep it easy. All right. Sukarno Hatta International Airport. I do not know what that is, but this looks like the Bali or not the Bali. What? Yeah, it looks like. No, it's the not the Bali, the Jakarta one. Is this called Sukarno Hatta? I actually don't know. Yeah, it is. Okay. Me when I know what it looks like, but I don't know the name of it. We're in like some terminal here. Check-in area is to the north, presumably. To be honest, I would think for such a major city, like one of the most populated cities on Earth, I would expect the airport to be a little bit bigger. Unless there's just another international airport I'm not aware of. Which is maybe likely. I cannot find the F. I cannot find the F. I feel like it's like one of these though. Let's just click here. It was that one, but like, there's no labels here for me to find that, like, unfortunately. Nothing to declare, customs, English. Welcome to South Terminal. I think this is the Gatwick Airport. That's my immediate thought here. It could just be Heathrow, but I think it's just the Gatwick. Shoot, where's Gatwick? I always forget where Gatwick is on the map, bro. It's in the middle of freaking nowhere. There it is. Yeah, we're by customs and baggage. This is welcome to South Terminal. Okay, so we need to be at the South. They haven't named those. Let's go. Click center, should be close. Nice, okay. Makes sense. Oh, why is this flooring look? Oh, it's like, it's one of those airports, I feel like, near Nagoya. That's like my first instinct. Because I feel like I might have seen carpet similar to this like 6 months ago, you know? But that also could just be a really bad cope. Is it the north one? Because there's one here and there's one on the, somewhere, oh, this one. Yeah, there's this one right here, and then there's one northeast of Nagoya, something up here, if I remember correctly. Where is the other Nagoya airport at? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I honestly don't know. Airport walk. What is airport? What could airport walk mean? Would that be labeled? I also think there's, I think I'm misconfusing my carpet with a northern city, but I just completely forgot. I'm kind of washed on airports right now. I feel like there was something north up here that had like, I don't know. I'm gonna guess Nagoya. Oh, 3 for 3 on airports, bro. And I freaking remembered the carpet from like 6 months ago. I really hope it wasn't labeled heroes. Oh, dude, pepper lunch. If anyone here has ever been to Pepper Lunch, top 1 food establishment. Okay, this looks like interesting. We have all types of different structures here. All right, let's go ahead and profile some people, shall we? This guy right here, he's wearing blue Adidas with some jeans, cold weather climate. He's definitely European. This bag right here, this is definitely like southern US. No, again, I think this is either Heathrow or Gatwick again. I just can't really tell which. Yeah, you run the back-to-back Gatwick. I mean, I feel like the other Gatwick location we had some like yellow, it's called like yellow, it had like some yellow sub-coloring. What's it called? Like, I mean, everything's in English. The only other thing that would ever make sense would be, no, these people are too white. South Terminal again. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Okay, he wants to play the 50-50. Are we in Qatar or are we in Dubai? I'll play that game. My first instinct is just Qatar. E1 to E4. Is there gay E's over here anywhere? You know what's crazy is like this score is like actually insane. I'm only like, how many points am I off of a perfect score? 10? So I kind of want to get this right. And it would be really devastating if I get the wrong country here. I mean, I feel like this just, I mean, there's no, I wish they would label the gates on here, but it makes sense. I just don't think it's correctly labeled, so I'm just gonna click center and hope I get a good score here. If it's, actually I probably should just check Dubai. Let me see if Dubai has like anything labeled. I'm not clicking you, you got nothing labeled over here, Dubai. Where you guys freaking, alright. For potentially one of the best scores of all time. Showing the Carfax. What is that? 24,989? Not too shabby. That is not too shabby. I'm just happy I recognize the Nagoya carpet and Gatwick twice. So I'll send this to everyone and we can just see how everyone does against this challenge link. But yeah, fun day. And let's see how everyone else does. Okay, so I stopped recording and I checked my Discord and JHK sent me a link. So I just forgot to like write as I stopped recording. So I'll play it. Premier competition. What does that mean? I wonder. We'll find out together. Premier competition. Garden Route Wolfie Sanctuary. Wolf is like Wolf Trekker? Is that the premier competition? Shoot. I mean, this looks like, I'm in South Africa. Premier competition. Premier competition. What would he be? Time for a howl. No, I don't think it. I think it's like more east, but like something over here. Yeah, like something coastal. Frick, dude. Dude, I really should just guess Planberg Bay. Is that what he's going for, or is that coincidence? I don't know. See, now I just want to click the U.S. Or, obviously, sorry. Now I just want to click Arkansas. But is he just like premier competition? So that one was, I didn't even look what that one was. I'm going Georgia on this one. Because maybe he's just going, I always say this, but I feel like one day he's just going to send where people live. Okay, Raleigh, premier competition. What's premier competition here? Fern. Crowder. D&D Arsenal. Looks like Deval, but also probably click Luzon. D&D Arsenal. If it's like down here in Deval, I'll be sad. Okay. Okay. I mean, I want to go something coastal like Benin or something. Not coastal, but like southeast. Enugu maybe, but I'm just confused on the premier competition. I am just confused on the premier competition. This is Sao Paulo. I think I might have even, I mean, or is it, I think it's Sao Paulo. Or no, you know, it could be that one in Rio. I thought it was like one of, like something like over here in Rio. That's what it was. Like one of these national parks, or like one of these parks in Rio is what it looks like to me. But that's the bias I have towards a video that I never posted. If it's right. If it's not right, then I'd said nothing. Like, yeah. I said nothing. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's Premier competition. I'm probably missing the plot here. Dude, if I would have stayed in, what you call it? Was I on the right road at any point? I might have even been on the 2 at some point. All right, let's see how everyone else does. All right, it's the next day. Let's see how everyone did. Wait, I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. It might come to me. CG game first place here. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So I was thinking of ways to make teams more interesting, you know? And I saw a comment actually, and a comment was like, can you separate new gen versus old gen? Which is like people that have been playing. I made the cutoff for new gen. I don't even like the term new gen because it sounds almost like, it has like a negative connotation to it. I don't know why. Yeah, let's get the normies. No, I'm just kidding. And so I did a poll in the Discord, and I was like, react 1 if you played geoguessr actively before June 1st, 2022, and then react 2 if you started playing after June 1st, 2022. There is 45 reacts for before and 13 for below. We need some new. We have unks in here, bro. We got all the unks in here. Okay, only 26 people finishing this. Okay, yeah, lots. Yeah, California guess is kind of difficult, but Oregon makes sense. Banana Man, great guess here. We'll take that. Round 2. I'm like the furthest south there. Oh, let's go. My food's on the way. CG, Finn, and Sheena getting an exact road. It is a white road. Let's do 2, of course. Boring. Great guess there by Dallin. Antidotes, Chumley, Emily close by. And then La Paz. Nice. Jacob getting the 5K. With Finn, Dallin, Mackham, Rohan. Alright, I got third place here, and that's pretty good. Did more people finish this? 26 people. Sheena, closest there. Lots of us in Saba, Quebec, Japan, or not Japan, New Zealand, Finab. Nice. Third place here. Not too bad. Not too bad. How did I get 50 reacts on Discord, but not that many people are finishing? Okay, more people got Ukraine there than I was expecting. More people definitely did. Wait, this can't be right. Why is there it's only showing up 26. There's no way only 20, like, exactly 26 each time. You guys know what I mean? Because, like, usually it's, like, volatile, like, how many people finish each seed. So, and there's 50 people that, like, I think geoguessr is bugged. Like, bro. Like, what is this, bro? I feel like there's way more people that should, like... Okay, nice guesses there by everyone. I also like the more north guesses up there, but I actually got placement twice today. I like Kodiak's. Okay, Georgia. I think this was premier football teams, by the way. That was my consensus, I think, now. Gorka, great guess there in Brazil, but... Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think of ways to mix up the teams. Maybe, you know, we could do by age. We could have some ageism going on out here. Just kidding. Or we could just invite tons of new gen players, and we can have unks versus, like, brain rot. I'll see you guys tomorrow.